Hi, this is Dennis Weiss for Eagle Communication with my partner Doug Thompson, and we're here to talk about Branson and Chapman. What a concept.
Yeah, it is. You know, it's a unique opportunity that we have. We have some condos at Point Royale in Branson. So we spent some time in Branson and on the Strip, made some contacts with entertainers and broached the subject with the entertainers about how about coming out of the Branson area and come out to central Kansas to other spots that may be available for you and put on your show. And it's not always just a situation where people go from here to there, although that's a very fun part of it because you get to see a lot of shows. And the entertainers have said, you know, we would love to do that. We'd love to go back on the road, love to travel. We just don't have the mechanism to do it. And so by doing the Branson and Chapman, we have been able to set up events to where we bring entertainers come in, for instance, at Chapman. But it's not the only location that we're looking at doing it at. And then in turn, what we have said to the entertainers is we have a lot of people who are really interested to come from central Kansas or anywhere across Kansas and go to Branson and catch multiple shows, short trips, fun times, good transportation. And that's what we have set up now, where we're going to do a number of coach excursions to where we're going to be bringing a custom bus from Goodland, and another one from Hayes, and another one from the Abilene, Chapman, Junction City area, and they will all go to Branson, travel independent, stay in different spots, but they'll attend the same shows in Branson. And it's going to be a fun trip. The trip's going to be September 21st, which is a Monday. Okay. People will leave on an early Monday morning, September 21st, and they'll come back on the 23rd. And while they go, of course, they ride in a custom coach. They will have all of the motels taken care of, all of the travel, all of the meals, and then they will have tickets for 4 shows. But in this case, it's not just tickets to the 4 shows, because Brother Roger is right now, as we speak, is in Branson, and he is, we've already worked this out with the performers, so the performers will actually take the time, they'll come out to the bus, they'll talk to the people, they'll spend time with those folks and thank them for coming to Branson, because they know it's a two-way street. Part of the time they come out, the other part of the time people go there. But when they go there on these excursions, they get to go to 4 shows all at one time, and it's a fun event.
Well, you know, we're making this program specifically about this bus tour opportunity, and it'll be playing in all the market areas that you just mentioned, where people can get on a bus and go to Branson to see these 4 shows. However, this is part of a bigger idea. It's the idea that if we connect our area to that area and those entertainers, we can do these shows here. This is how you build the opportunity to have Branson performers in our local communities, economic development with a banjo.
You're exactly right, and Eagle's been such an important part of that. You know, we do our marketing with Eagle on all these matters with Larry Avery, matter of fact, from your office. But across the entire Eagle system, when we talk about these promotions, there's one of these trips that are starting in Goodland. And Eagle's involved in that with the Chamber of Commerce at Goodland. And Suzanne McClure is the Chamber Director there. She's working hard. And we'll have 1 bus coming from there. We've got Ron Fellows out of the Hayes office for Eagle. And he's ramrodding that to fill the 2nd bus. And the 3rd bus we're filling here. And so all 3 of those buses are going to be looking at about just a little bit under 200 people traveling from Kansas going to Missouri. And believe me, these entertainers are aware of that fact, of those people coming in, because every one of these entertainers for these shows that we've seen, we personally went and talked to. They have done sound bites, they've done phone interviews, they've done all of those things that would make it be a successful trip when they come out here, and they're working just as hard when these people come from Kansas to go to Branson. They appreciate the fact that they're traveling, and they're going to give them not only a good show, there's lots of good shows, but they're going to give them that personalized contact with them and let them know how much they appreciate them coming to Branson.
I think of these bus tours, I'm the guy who always thinks of economic development first and then fun second, I guess, but the bus tour, we're sending 200 ambassadors of Kansas to Branson. And what I hope comes out of that, on Eagle's behalf anyway, is to bring excited Branson people into our hometowns to create fun atmosphere and economic revitalization efforts. I think it's an important opportunity. So, but you know, whether you're motivated by economic opportunity for your community or you just want to go to Branson and have a great time, you're still sending 3 buses to Branson.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a fun trip. And it's just, it's the tagline we use is just get on the bus, Gus, leave the rest to us.
Yep.
And that's all you got to do, just get on the bus and you'll get excellent transportation in a comfortable ride, and your meals are provided, you'll have lodging taken care of, and you'll have tickets for every one of these shows. And then in addition to that, you'll get to meet the performers because they're going to be very interested to meet you.
Tell them about the shows.
Well, the shows, of course, that when they get there, the first night when they get there, they get to see the Magnificent Seven. And the Magnificent Seven is a wonderful show. And here's a perfect example about just what we were talking about, a partnership with economic development. Because Magnificent Seven is the first show they see when they get there on Monday night. Magnificent Seven will be in Chapman on Halloween. We're having a Halloween party. And Magnificent Seven, that same show, is going to come out here. But the advantage of going on the bus is the very next day you get to see Buck Trent. And Buck Trent is an amazing performer. He was on Hee Haw and lots of other shows for years and years. And then later in the day you're going to see Barney Fife Fully Loaded. And that is a fantastic show. It's Barney
That
and
looks
Otis.
like fun.
It is. It is a fun show, and they just have a great time. And then that evening you're going to Grand Jubilee. Well, Grand Jubilee is one of the finest shows that's in Branson. And so there's 3 shows that you're going to go to throughout the day. So if you want entertainment, if you're going to Branson for the purpose of seeing the entertainment, this is the perfect opportunity to do it because there's 4 shows in that period of time. 3 days, 2 nights.
I think about Goodland, Hayes, and the Abilene, Junction City area. I think there has to be an opportunity for somebody's company who's watching the show, wants to put 10 of their people on a bus and do a little team building and have a great time.
Oh, it would be a blast.
An opportunity.
Yeah, it would be a blast for them to be able to do that, to get together. It'll be an experience that you'll remember for a lifetime.
I think a Chamber of Commerce, any economic development group. Branson is a great example of how to take hills and creeks and turn it into money. So you send people there to see and become inspired, make connections for your community, then come back to Kansas and do great things with it.
Yeah, I agree with you, and that's one of the things, for instance, when we talked to Goodland, the idea was behind it is, well, the Chamber of Commerce will help to bring that bus, cause that bus to go from Goodland to Branson. In turn, if they decide to build a new convention center or a convention center, then we're going to be in position to have the contacts to bring some of this talent out to that beautiful facility. So now those people who have made the trip from western Kansas will now have somebody of this caliber of performers coming out to put on the show there. We're working in other small towns, some of which are serviced by Eagle.
That's right.
And
we're excited
to do the
about
same
that.
thing, that same concept of these folks here are so appreciative. They want to come out.
Sure.
And they just need the help to be able to make it happen.
Okay, well, we could talk about our economic development partnership and ideas about all day long, but this bus tour is coming up in September. So we're going to scroll some information down here on the bottom of the screen how people can get a hold of an opportunity here in Goodland, Hayes, or anywhere near the Abilene area. There's an opportunity to just get on the bus and go have a great time.
Yeah, you can pick up these brochures, of course, at the Eagle office here in Abilene. They have a generous supply of them. We have them at the Kansas Auto Racing Museum, which is the home office for BDS. You can go to our website at BDS Productions LLC and you can .com, and you can take a look at the same shows, and it's all on there. Love to have you. Love to have you get on board. It's $475 per person for a double occupancy if you're leaving from the Abilene area, and there's different prices. Of course, Goodland's further and a longer trip, and Hayes is in between that distance. But that's the price from the Abilene, Junction City, Chapman area.
Well, that sounds like a great opportunity, Doug, not only for our communities, but just to go have a great time.
Yeah, I think it will be, Dennis.
Okay, well, we've put it in front of you, an opportunity near the end of September to go have a great time in Branson. Ride down on a busload of your friends from Goodland, Hayes, or Abilene. You can contact us at the opportunity you'll see at the bottom of your screen here, and we would love to see you on the bus.
Just get on the bus, Gus.
All right, Doug Thompson, Dennis Weiss for Branson Show Excursion and Branson and Chapman. Have a great day.